subbing in for both Wright and Grantham. Benmore completes the and one as he shoots 79% from the free throw line, increases his percentage for the moment, and puts the Spurs ahead by 3. Gaddy working a screen from Herbie. Herbie popped out to the right wing. Gaddy didn't like the passes Blair was denying. Wells picked up a switch by Blair, drives middle and is fouled. Shot won't count. 14 seconds to shoot. Gaddy will inbound. Herbie top of the key. Left wing Hobson, up and under move against Jordan Green. He misses the first shot but gets the follow slam. Bader on the left wing. Lobs to Blair, who draws a double team trapped on the baseline, is able to escape it. Finds Jordan Green on the baseline. Green drives baseline. Straightaway Trice. Left wing Green, and he shuffled his feet travel. We'll check in now as he tags out Travis Trice the second. Didn't quite catch Jordan Green checking in. 6'5", 191 out of Texas A&M coming off the bench for the Spurs. Hobson finds Wells in the corner. Benmore on the closeout. 15 seconds to shoot for Wells, who tries to spin on Moore. Kicks it to Alford, who fades away in the corner for 3. Off the mark. Rebound batted in the air. Grabbed by Wells. Hobson right wing 3. Yes. Give the heads up assist to Abdul Gaddy. And the 3 puts Oklahoma City Blue ahead 15-13. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. McCamey directs traffic on the right side. Uses a back screen from Blair, and then Blair will set a screen for Green here. Green drives baseline, finds Moore cutting the basket. Moore lays it in. We're tied at 15. Gaddy wants to back down on McCamey. Gaddy in the blood paint. Right hand layup is good off the glass and in. Blue retake the lead. Here's McCamey using the Blair screen to the top of the key. Here's Moore underneath. Green, left wing 3. Yes. The former Aggie is shooting 30% from 3, but he's a threat out there. And Bader as their 5. The Blue have Wells, Hervey, KJ McDaniels checking in for the first time this evening. More on him in a moment. Bryce Alford, as well as Justin Leon. Alford straight away, driving on Beatty. Ball worked around, left wing Hervey, a 3. It's left short, rebounded by Blair. John Holland will take it into the front court. McCamey holds up. Blair back to the basket, 18 feet out. Bounce pass to Green, who slams it down. Nice look by DeJuan Blair there. He gets the assist. 2 points for Green. Spurs extend their lead to 3. Bryce Alford had the pass knocked out of his hands. The info on... Here's Alford kicking to the right corner. Right wing a 3 by McDaniels. Goes out of... Liam McMorrow also in the game. 7'2", 270 out of Tennessee Tech. Wearing number 50, even though on the roster online he was number 44, but that's Des Wells. So that mystery solved as Blair finds another cut to the basket for Green. The ball on the floor this time. Blair chases it down, gets the and one. Blair on the season from the line, shooting 62%. Can't get this one to go. The rebound batted in the air by Green and grabbed by Leon. Quickly down the left sideline, Wells. Wells takes it all the way to the rim, but he has it stripped away from McCamey. McCamey wants to push the break the other way. Finds Holland. McCamey in the right corner. Down low to Blair. Blair fade away off one leg, has it rattle in off. DeJuan heating up, he has 5, and here's Bryce Alford on the right wing. Left wing McDaniels drives middle on Holland, uses his size, and the floater in the lane is off the back of the rim, rebounded by Blair. McCamey down the left sideline. Working against Leon, pull-up jumper off the mark, and Leon comes down to the rebound as he defended the shot and got the defensive board. Alfred in the front court. Had a notion on the three, instead gives it up to Leon on the left wing. McDaniels works away from the corner. Alfred will reset once a screen. Instead, he'll try a straightaway three, hits back rim, rebound, finds its way to Leon. He tries a left wing three and hits. DeJuan Blair had it knocked out of his hands by McMorrow, and thanks to that tap, Leon hits the three to cut the Spurs lead to 4. Blair working against McMorrow. Spinning into the paint. Up and under move over the double team. Blair lays it in. DeJuan heating up. He's got 6. McMorrow sets a screen for Alfred. He takes him to the paint. Tries to flip the pass to McMorrow, who didn't roll hard enough to the basket. And grabbing the loose ball is Travis Bader. Holland on the left wing. Around to Blair. Screen picked up on a switch by McMorrow. Green drives middle. Tries to weave his way through the defenders, but he was... We'll keep it the way it is here as Holland will inbound. Blair left elbow. Finds Holland cutting to the basket, and Holland's fouled. Holland hits the first of 2 free throws. Holland would have otherwise had a pretty easy layup. Holland, an 82% free throw shooter, knocks down both here. The shot clock turned off, and the Blue could hold for the final shot, trailing by 7. Bryce Alford into the front court. Alford will rock the dribble here at midcourt, being guarded by Travis Bader. Slipping to the right wing is Hervey. He tries a three and hits. Hervey's knocked down 3 threes here in the first quarter. 3 seconds left here for Holland, who tries to get open for a shot. He puts up a three, and he was fouled. 28-23 lead. Holland hits the first of 2. And it's not even moving from the free throw line. Holland knocks down their 3rd free throw. The inbound to Willand with 8. 5 points apiece from all of Jordan Green, Travis Trice the second, and Ben Moore. Does it for some stats here at the end of the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, Oklahoma City Blue have the ball. Here's Wells working against Bader on the block, and he's able to get free for a layup, but he was fouled. Wells does not get a little chicken wing right there as he worked his way to the bucket. Wells splits the pair, and the Spurs inbound against some full court pressure from the Blue. Trying to change up the Spurs passing lanes. Jordan Green inbound gets it to Trice underneath to Brima, who lays it in easy. Good ball movement by the Spurs to work against that OKC full court pressure. Wells, open lane to the basket, elevates but couldn't get the slam to fall. Loose ball comes to Jordan Green on the rebound. Here's Trice into the front court. Trice left the ball behind him, was able to recover against Alfred. Drives baseline, has his pass deflected as it gets to Bader eventually. Green rotates it to Trice. High screen coming from Brima, picked up on the switch by Wright. Right corner three is on the way and no good from Eustis. OKC coming the other way. KJ McDaniels into the front court. Tried to spin at the elbow, instead kicks it out to Wells. Underneath, it's Wright. He can't get his layup to fall. The rebound batted around and tapped out to Wells. 14 seconds to shoot for OKC. McDaniels outside the box wants to post up on Bader. Right hand hook in the lane, left short, and rebounded by Brima. Tries down the left sideline, pulls up, left wing three, off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Wells, flips it ahead to Wright. And Wright tried to body Green, and Green does. He's a 68% free throw shooter. We'll get 2 here. First one misses transition. Wright averaging 10 points, an assist, and 4.5 rebounds per game, splits the pair, and it's 33-25. OKC trailing the Spurs by 8. Trice left midcourt. Eustis between the jump circles. Trice on the right wing, gets a high screen from Brima, picked up on a switch by Wright. Bader, left wing a three, and he hits it. Travis Bader sends Spurs lead to double figures, 36-25. Alford drives baseline, takes it around the basket, pulls out to the left corner, now drives middle, flips it to right inside, left-hand shot off the glass and in. Trice with a high dribble across the timeline. Bader works the free throw line, pull up 15-footer, yes. Travis Bader with back-to-back buckets for the Austin Spurs. Here's Wells. Wells guarded by Bader, wants to post him up. He's isolated on the left side. Bader is bowled over, no call either way, and easy layup for Wells. The officials decide to let him play on that contact. Brima catches it outside the defensive box. Fakes the handoff to Bader, instead gets to Trice here, picked up on a switch by Wright. Trice pushes off, step back jumper left short, and Travis Trice and Ben Moore. Dimitri McCamey operating the point for the Austin Spurs. Green on the left wing, working against McDaniels, pulls up long two, left short, and Gaddy operating the point. Comes across the timeline, uses a Hervey screen, kicks it out. Hervey, right wing three, left short. Offensive rebound though by McDaniels. He has a shot blocked by either way. McDaniels gets two shots. And he hits the first. Green really wondering what he did there. He probably thought that Eustace picked up the personal, and I can kind of see where Green is confused by the call. McDaniel splits the pair, and the inbound will come to McCamey, and he'll be guarded full court by Hobson. Holland pops out. He uses a Brima screen, picked up a switch by Hervey. Ball rotated in the corner. Eustace, who drives middle, left elbow jumper, left short, and the rebound grabbed by Hervey. Takes it across the timeline on the right side. Wants to back down Eustace. Grantham on the right wing. Picked up a switch by Eustace on the right corner. Trying to back down Eustace. Up and under move, right hand hook, yes. Grantham with the push shot scores his first two. And a foul here as John Holland tried to take Brima. Jordan Green will inbound, 21 seconds to shoot for the Austin Spurs. Blair left wing inside the arc. Leaves it for Green. Green guarded by Hervey, drives baseline, spins, it's blocked, tries the up and under move. Staying on his feet was Hervey, and the ball goes out of bounds, touched by the Spurs. Mark Dagnock calls a play from the sidelines here. Bounce pass to McDaniels. He couldn't handle it, but he still recovers, and he's fouled on his way up. And KJ McDaniels will shoot the free throws. Two shots for KJ. And he hits the first of two. Eustace heads to the bench. And McDaniels will have another free throw. McDaniels splits the pair again. He splits the pair on the last trip to the line, and the Spurs will take it with a 1-point lead. Blair top of the key, looking to create some offense. He's done a nice job passing out of that high post today. He loses the handle here, tries a fadeaway right elbow jumper, it's short. Offensive rebound by Green, and he lays it in before the shot clock expires. Good ball awareness there by Jordan Green, and the Spurs extend their lead by 3. Gaddy uses a Hervey screen. Behind the back dribble is knocked away briefly by McCamey. Gaddy got it right back. Easy dunk there for Hobson, as Grantham was the one who got him on a nice assist. Green spinning to the block, has his shot deflected out of bounds by Hervey. Green will inbound. Green looking for some help as he's pressured by Gaddy, and a 5-second call, the second of the evening on the Spurs. McDaniels isolated on the right side against Blair. Blair poked it away from him. McDaniels had to recover. 13 seconds to shoot for Grantham, guarded by Green. Grantham in the paint. Left hand push shot, no good, but his follow is good as he gets his own miss. And the Blue take the lead, 45-44. Ben Moore at midcourt. Blair left the key. McCamey uses the Blair screen, picked up the switch by Hervey. Bader, pressured by Hopkins, gets a cross-court pass to Moore, and Moore misses the shot at the end of the shot clock. Here's Hopkins trying to push the break the other way, splits the defenders into the lane, gets the shot and the foul. Scotty Hopson, 6'7", 204 out of the University of Tennessee, averaging 17.5 points per game, 2.5 assists, and 4.5 rebounds. Misses the free throw here. He shoots 74% from the line, couldn't complete the and one, but he did extend the Blue lead to 3. Ben Moore on the right wing, guarded by KJ McDaniel. Scoop shot, too strong. Moore, it's the first of 2. Dimitri McCamey and Jordan Green check in for the Spurs. Bryce Alford inbounds on the sideline. Gaddy around a Hervey. The Spurs didn't believe that the ball was kicked, but the ball goes ahead and heads back to the Spurs on the same possession. Spurs can take the lead here. Bader looking for a Blair post up, instead Moore between the circles. Back to Bader, and Blair draws a quick trap on the baseline. Bounce pass to Green, who lays it in. 4th assist for DeJuan Blair, and he is seeing the court really well tonight. Gaddy marking out instructions from midcourt, gets the screen from Alford. Bryce Alford now gets the screen from Grantham. He draws a trap, and Grantham has a straightaway look from 3. It rattles out on him. DeJuan Blair with the defensive rebound. Here comes Dimitri McCamey into the front court. McCamey at the right elbow, pulls back, and gives it up to Ben Moore. Green in the corner for a Blair post up. DeJuan faces up against Wells. Backs down into the paint. A right-hand shot off. Blair at the line, 2 of 3 on the evening. First of 2 here. DeJuan with 1 more free throw here. Gets that one to go in, nothing but net. 3-point lead for the Spurs. Blue with the basketball. Hervey gets it to KJ McDaniels, who hits the 3. McDaniels, a threat from out there. He shoots 36% on the season. McCamey lobs it to Blair, who draws a double team. DeJuan trying to work against that. Backing down against McDaniels and gets a shot off the glass and in. DeJuan having a great game this evening for the Spurs. He's in double figures with 11 points. Ball on the floor. DeJuan Blair dives for it and comes up with the steal. Here comes McCamey the other way. Bounce pass to Green. Right wing McCamey slows things down, wants a Blair post up. Moore lobs it to Blair. Working inside. DeJuan right hand layup off the glass and in. He's got 13. Bryce Alford in the front court. KJ McDaniels between the circles. He wants a screen. Instead gets it out to Hervey on the right side. Alford around McDaniel's screen, curls to the basket, kicks it to Grantham, left corner 3, left short, and rebounded by Bader. McCamey wants to push the break the other way. Shifts gears and pulls back. McCamey directs traffic from the left wing. Bader trying to move the defense around. Gives it up to Blair, turnaround jump shot, doesn't fall. Hervey with the defensive board, gets it ahead to Wells. A lob down low to Hervey. Hervey's pass is caught by McDaniels and McDaniels, Wells, and Hervey, the 5 on the court for the Blue. Bader, Blair, Green, McCamey, and Eustace, the Spurs 5. Alford drives into the paint, right-hand scoop shot is good. Good play drawn up by the court. Must have been something that happened during the timeout. We'll go ahead and get it cleaned up, and now we're good to go. McCamey left wing, or left side rather. Jordan Green bounced past Hustis on the block. Hustis looks through some traffic, lobs it to Bader. Bader floater from mid-post is good. Travis Bader with 9 points now on the evening. Alford, free throw line, jump shot, no good. Rebound comes back to Alford, and here's McDaniels driving on Bader. McDaniels hits the free throw, completes the three-point play, and cuts the Spurs lead to 2. Jordan Green casually into the front court. McCamey briefly knocked down Wells. No whistle to stop play here as Jordan Green takes it over the right side. Wells hits the floor again. Hustis on the left wing. Green with 7 seconds to shoot. Working against Herbie, has the ball knocked away from him by McDaniels. Herbie comes up. McCamey will inbound here. 3 seconds to shoot for the Spurs, and an offensive foul as Blair committed a hard. Dewan picks up his 3rd personal foul. That is a turnover on the Spurs. They only had 3 seconds to work with, so the Spurs will have to save that inbounds play for later. Alford directs traffic as he crosses the timeline. Around a McDaniel screen down the right lane line. A shot. Alford at the line. Just a shot and enough contact there for the officials to blow the whistle. Alford hits the second, ties this ball game up at 84. Minute 27 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Holland calls out a play as he crosses the timeline. McCamey on the left sideline looking for a Blair post-up. Instead, Holland on the right wing to Bader on the right corner. He tries a long 2. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Blair can't get the shot. The ball gets his own miss. Dewan is fouled. 3rd foul on Des Wells. Blue in the penalty either way. Blair shooting 2 free throws, and the first is good. Getting the offensive rebounds. Splits the pair here, and the rebound comes to McDaniels. Alford uses the McDaniels screen to the right elbow, kicks it out to Wells on the right wing. McDaniels had an open look at 3, instead drives to the side, loses the handle, picked up by Jordan Green. He wants to push the break the other way. Doesn't have numbers, attacks the rim either way, and he has the ball stripped from him, picked up by McDaniels. The other way, it's Wells laying it up to Herbie. Herbie lays it in. Holland down the left sideline. Blair backing down. Working against Wright, is able to free himself up for the shot. Dewan now with 16 points. Alford, hesitation move as he works against Bader. Bader does a good job staying in front of him around a right screen. Wells on the left wing. Wells will pull back the screen set by Wright, and a free throw line floater off the mark, but the follow is tipped in by Wright. Spurs will have 9.3 seconds left here for the final possession of the 3rd quarter. Green puts a shot 2 here, trying to tie this one up on the first attempt. Wright both kind of got some contact there on the torso area. Green can't get the second one to go, and the ball knocked into Herbie's hands. Herbie with a half 4, and Jordan Green, the 5 for the Spurs. Alford lets a 3 fly off the mark, rebounded by Holland. Jordan Green, dribble handoff to McCamey. Brima inside the arc. Ben Moore pulls back out to the left wing. 8 seconds to shoot here for Holland. He tries a 3. That one rims out on him. Rebounded by McDaniels. KJ wants to take it across himself, shifts gears into the front court. Loses the handle and is able to lob it back out to Gaddy. McDaniels wants to post up against Ben Moore. Faces up and isolated on the left side. McDaniels backing down against Moore. KJ loses the handle in the paint, gets it back, and puts a shot. Kind of bailed out there, but I see the torso contact the officials whistled. And McDaniels hits the first of 2. Blair having a great game to this point with 16 points and 6 rebounds to go along with his 4 assists. McDaniels hits the second free throw as well, and the Spurs lead is cut to 5. Here's Jordan Green on the right sideline directing traffic. Moore swings it to McCamey on the left sideline. They were looking for a Blair post-up, and now they'll lob it the other way. The Blue have turned it over 15 times, and the Spurs scored 21 points off of those 15 Blue turnovers. Gaddy to the block where he drew a double team, and he found Wright, who was distracted, or his defender was distracted as Blair had to help out. Wright doing a good job finding some space. Eustace on the right wing. Moore straight away, guarded by McDaniels, who commits the. Eustace will inbound on the side out. 14 seconds to shoot for the Spurs. Lets it be a jump ball for Green and Wells, and Green comes up with the ball in the backcourt, kicks it to McCamey in the corner. Eustace, a right wing 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound, DeJuan Blair finds Green underneath the basket, who lays it in. DeJuan Blair with his 5th assist has been passing all evening like Wes Unseld or Wilt Chamberlain before him. A lob to the rim and a slam for Wright. McCamey directs traffic. He wants Blair on the block. DeJuan was being fronted, and he gets the ball, and he reverses his shot, lays it in. DeJuan with 18 points on the evening. Gaddy, 14-foot jump shot in the lane is good. Eustace on the right wing, guarded by McDaniels. Works the dribble to the top of the key. Left wing Green, who pulls back to the straightaway. McCamey around a Green screen, picked up on the switch by McDaniels. So lets a 3 fly, and he hits it. Spurs lead by 6. 5:50 to play in the 4th. 107-101. Gaddy being guarded by DeJuan Blair. Blair knocked it loose, but Gaddy, the 5 on the floor for the Blue. Gaddy will inbound on the side out. 17 seconds to shoot for the Blue. Right straight away. Wells, guarded by Green, drives past. Blue come back out with Gaddy, Alford, Grantham, Hobson, and Wright. Spurs with the ball out of the timeout. Here's Travis Trice, the second, operating the dribble. Bader lets that one fly, and it's an air ball. Rebound comes to the Blue. The Blue push the tempo the other way, and it's an Alford 3 off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Grantham, and then to the 30-second timeout now. Here's Travis Trice taking it into the front court, met there by Hobson. Moore turns the corner and puts a shot up from the block. It's no good. Rebound comes down to the Blue as Blue trying to cut into the Spurs lead. Gaddy uses an Alford screen and a Wright screen to the left elbow, picked up on a switch by Brima. A lob down to Wright, who elbowed. Trice taking a brief shot. That always will kick you back as you take a shot to the nose. He's still kind of sniffing it off. Here's Brima left to the key. Guarded tightly by Wright. Hands it off to Trice. Right wing Moore. Moore drives middle, switches to his left hand, can't get the. And Brima wants a review. Blake Ahern shakes his head as only he can initiate the challenge. Here's Hobson kicking out to the right wing Alford. Grantham straight away, guarded by Moore. Drives down the left lane line, loses the handle. It's picked up by Eustace. Here comes Trice the other way in transition. 2-on-1 behind the back pass to Green, who leaves a short jump shot around the rim and in. Jordan Green puts the Spurs up 8. Under 4 minutes to play in the 4th. Gaddy around a right screen, bowls over Trice. Gaddy misses the second, and Ben Moore comes down with the rebound. Spurs ahead by 7, 3:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Moore on the left elbow, hands it off to Eustace. Moore posting up against the smaller Alford, and against this zone look, Green finds some space, lobs it up to Brima. Brima comes down, couldn't get the slam at the end of the shot clock. Here comes Grantham the other way. Taking it inside is right, he leaves it too strong off the glass. Tries the other way. Moore straight away, drives down the left lane line, a floater left short, and the rebound comes to Grantham. Grantham wants to push the break the other way, behind the back across the timeline. Touch pass to Alford, who takes it to the left elbow, pulls back. Grantham pump fakes a three, drives baseline, a floater over Brima is too strong, and 56% free throw shooter. While doing my prep work, I kind of thought that was interesting that he shoots 55% from the field, 40. Gaddy splits the pair here, staying true to his percentages. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead. Eustace down the left sideline. Moore at midcourt, Trice right midcourt. They'll slow things down to burn a little clock as Brima sets a high screen. Trice picked up the switch by Hervey, finds Moore, cutting the basket for a tomahawk slam. 111-103. Gaddy being hounded by Trice, protecting his dribble on the left wing. Hervey sets a screen, picked up on a switch by Brima, and Brima can't get the block shot as Abdul Gaddy lays it in. Eustace on the left wing, looking for a Brima post up. Brima backing down against Hervey, hands it off to Trice. Trice guarded by Hervey now. Left wing three on the way and off the mark, and the rebound grabbed by Grantham. Hobson drives in on Brima, left-hand layup is good, off the front of the rim and in. Scotty Hobson now with 15. Moore wants to burn a little bit of time here. Minute 40 left to play in the fourth. Spurs lead by 4. Brima watches the play develop. Has the ball knocked away from him by Hobson. Here comes Trice to try and defend it, and Hobson scoops it off the glass. Spurs lead is 2. Trice takes it into the front court. Spurs run a set here as Brima will force the switch here that Trice wants against Hervey. Trice loses the handle, picks it back up, puts a floater at the end of the shot clock. It's left short, and the rebound comes to Grantham. Alford can help the blue take the lead or tie it up here. Hobson on the left wing. Guarded by Eustace. Almost lost his handle, gives it up to Alford, who lets a three fly off the back of the rim, no good. And Trice fights for the rebound, comes up with it on the baseline. Trice into the front court, Moore straight away. Spurs want to burn a little clock and get a good play here. No 2 for 1 here. Spurs just want to get the best shot available. 9 seconds to shoot for Trice. Moore on the right wing, 5 seconds. Trice working against Alford, steps back, long 2 on the way, off the mark. Rebound comes to Jordan Green, and then Eustace picks it up. Spurs had the shot clock reset to 14, about a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Trice trying to extend the Spurs lead. It's currently at 2. Trice guarded by Alford, lets a three fly off the mark. Maggie will hand it off here in a moment. And now we're clear to play. Gaddy will inbound. Finds Alford, or doesn't get it to Alford in the corner, instead gets to Hopkins. Hobson loses the handle, picked up by Gaddy. Up and under move, puts a shot off the